Hello guys, welcome to Crown Smarts. In this video we want to differentiate a logarithmic function. Okay, here are the next example I have, three next examples I have. So we want to differentiate this logarithmic function. So I'm going to give you a formula to solve this, and it's just going to make the work very fast and smooth. Okay, now solution. Now if f of x is equal to logarithm of a function g of x, okay, with base a, where a is arbitrary, a is any base, okay, it could be base 1, it could be base 2, it could be base any base, okay, then f prime of x, that's to differentiate a logarithmic function, f prime of x, okay, which is 1 over g of x ln a times g prime of what, x. So this is the formula to differentiate. This makes the work faster. Okay, now this formula is gotten from chain rule. You can still use your chain rule the way I did it in my other video. If you watch my other video, you see how I apply chain rule, although I didn't do it with logarithm function, but it's still the same approach. Okay, so this formula makes the work faster. Also, recall that your ln of a is equal to logarithm of a with base e. Okay, so ln is just simply logarithm with base e, so that is just your ln. This logarithm with base e is your ln. So ln a is simply logarithm of a with base e, so ln is also logarithm, it's a natural logarithm. So recall our formula again. Our formula is f prime of x is equal to 1 over g of x ln a times g prime of x. So let's solve an example. Now the first one we have example here, we have f of x is equal to ln x plus 1. So we have our f of x is equal to ln x plus 1, right? Now recall that our ln is the same thing as the logarithm of x plus 1 with base what, e. Okay, now also, now using our formula, since f of x is this, our f prime of x is equal to, now this will be 1 over, okay, I was supposed to, okay, but let's do it this way. Now let's compare, before we move over to here, let's compare our f of x with that's the one I gave here. So our f of x is this one, right? So this is logarithm, this is a, and this is e. So our a here is equal to e, and my g of x in question, my g of x is equal to x plus 1. So I'm comparing this one with this one. So I have my g of x to be x plus 1, I have my a to be e, so I have a equal to e and my g of x to be x plus 1. So therefore I can now, okay, use it to solve this. So my g of x is what, x plus 1 times the ln of a, right? Now my a is e, so this will be the ln of what, e. Okay, now times my g prime of x. What I have here is g of x to be x plus 1. So my g prime of x will be what? Now if you differentiate x plus 1, what do you have? 1. So this is times 1. So this is equal to 1 all over x plus 1. Now ln e is equal to logarithm of e with base e. And if you remember your logarithm rule, log of a number, okay, with the same base, like log of e with the same base e is equal to what, 1. So this is this times 1. So everything here is 1 over x plus 1. So that is our answer. That's what we have here. That's our f prime of x. Okay, let's move over to the second question there. Second says f of x is equal to, f of x is equal to the logarithm of 5x squared with base 7. Okay, now comparing this with our this thing, we have our a is equal to 7, and we have our g of x is equal to 5x squared. Okay, so if my g of x is 5x squared, my g prime of x is equal to 10x. Okay, Now, using our formula, f prime of x is equal to 1 over, remember, 1 over my g of x. What is my g of x? 5x square. Please, this is 5x square. Okay, times the ln of 7 times, what is my g prime of x? 10x. Okay, so this is equal to 10x all over 5x square ln 7. So my x here can cancel one of these, so this is equal to 10 all over 5x ln 7. 5 cancel here, 1 cancel here, 2, so this is equal to 2 all over x ln 7. So this is my answer. Okay, now also I can now solve the last one, which is my f of x is equal to the logarithm of x all over x minus 1 with base what? 10. Oh, okay, so here my a here is equal to 10, my g of x is equal to x all over x minus 1, and my g prime of x, now this is where it gets very interesting. Now observe that my g of x is x all over x minus 1. Now I want to find my g prime of x. My g prime of x is simply using the quotient rule to solve this, because we have a function dividing another function. Okay, so I'll take this as my u and I'll take this as my v. Okay, now my quotient rule says that this is v du over dx minus u dv over dx all over what? V square. So I'm going to use quotient rule to solve my g prime of x. So my g prime of x is equal to, now what is my v? My v is actually, let me do this down, my v is actually x minus 1 and my u is what? X. So my v prime or dv dx is equal to 1 and my du dx is equal to also 1. Okay, my dv dx is 1 and my du dx is 1. If you differentiate this with respect to x, you get 1. If you differentiate this with respect to x, you also get 1. So I will now apply the formula there. So I have my v times du dx, so that will be v is x minus 1 times du dx 1. So I have x minus 1 times 1, okay, minus, please, this dot means multiplication, minus, what is your u? My u is x times dv dx is what? 1 all over, what is my v? X minus 1, so that is x minus 1 square. Okay, now let me simplify this. So this is equal to x minus 1 minus x all over x minus 1 all square. Okay, so this is equal to okay, so x minus x will go out, so I'm left with minus 1 all over x minus 1 all square. Okay, beautiful. Now we're not done yet. This is for our g prime of x. Our g prime of x is this, right? So this is equal to g prime of x. So now we want to solve for our f prime of x. So our f prime of x in the formula is equal to 1 over g of x ln a times g prime of x, right? So this is equal to 1 over, what is my g of x in the question? My g of x in the question is x over x minus 1, right? So x over x minus 1 times ln, what do we have there? The a is what? Our a here is equal to 10, and remember my g of x is x over x minus 1, so my a here is 10, so this is ln 10. Okay, now times, what is my g prime of x? My g prime of x is minus 1, okay, over x minus 1 all square. Okay, So let's multiply this and simplify it. So I'll take this one up. So I'll have minus 1 over, I'll have x all over x minus 1, okay, times x minus 1 all square ln 10. Okay, so this one cancel this, we're left with minus 1 all over x x times x minus 1 ln 10. So I can choose to leave my answer like this, or I can expand this. Okay, I can choose to leave my answer like this if I want to. So this is equal to minus 1 all over x squared minus x times ln 10. So this is my answer. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Kindly subscribe to this my YouTube channel and share to your friends. Thank you very much.